tragedy struck at Ugwogede in Igbo-Eze South Local Government Area of Enugu State on Monday when the bodies of 3 lifeless children were discovered in a car at a retired police officer's home. The victims, whose names were given as Chibugu Eze, Chineye Eze, and Ebuka Ene, had gone to fetch water at a commercial borehole owned and located at the home of a former police officer, but did not return home alive. Also, 2 children, Kingsley Eze and Mmasechukwu, were equally rescued from the same car and rushed to the hospital, where they were resuscitated. The parents of the children had raised an alarm when their children who had gone to the aforementioned borehole at about 8 a.m. on Sunday to fetch water did not return home as usual. The monarch, who is also the chairman of Igbo-Eze South Traditional Rulers Council, said that he also mobilized personnel of vigilante and forest guard groups who joined in the search of the missing children. He also said, "We were almost frustrated in our search when a community member who went to fetch water heard the voice of a little child calling her name. She traced the voice to a car that had been parked for over 6 months in the compound, where she discovered the children and raised the alarm. We found 3 of the children already dead by the time we opened the car. I think they suffocated to death because the car doors were stiff when we tried to open it at first, but we engaged an artisan who forced it open." One of the 2 children rescued said they went to fetch water but didn't meet anyone at the borehole because the owner and the entire members of the family had gone to church service. He informed us that they were about going home when 3 hooded men came from a hill beside the scene of the incident and abducted them into the car and left. He said they were all dressed in red clothes. He also said that the hoodlum returned at the middle of the night to take them away, but they couldn't open the car doors because they were stiffed. "We are still investigating the incident and the dead victims have been deposited in the mortuary. The owner of the house has been arrested by police," he explained. The youth leader also said the stakeholders in the community are working assiduously to unravel the circumstances which led to the mysterious death of the children. This one tie rapao. This one tie rapao. At least from the incident, they said the car had been parked for 6 months, and according to the testimony of one of the children, the owner of the house, the owner of the borehole, and the family, they are gone to church. Like I said, this one really tie rapper where. It tie rapper where. Very strong. Please investigate the matter very well. It might be set up. This needs to be investigated very well with clear mind. Even the statement from the child, it sounds somehow to me. Let's not an innocent person suffer for the guilt. Expose the ones behind the wickedness of these people, of this incident. The retired police officer should be made to eat his own body meat. I don't know, because from the accounts of that child, I don't think, since they got to the house and they didn't meet anybody and they were back going, that means if not that the 3 people came, I don't know, anything could happen. But just like people have been saying, let there be a thorough investigation. Someone says, always reasoning abnormally. Do you have brain at all? The survivor said the policeman and his family had gone to church service. Nobody in the compound. The retired police officer might be innocent of this wicked act. Exactly what the child explained. When you want to look at it literally, you know that the man, might not be part of the whole thing. But let investigation be done thoroughly. That is when we will know what led to what. Well, wonder shall never end. I don't really think the owner of the house is involved. Of course, according to the report or the testimony of that child. Yes, that is my take with you. If he's involved, he would have moved them to unknown destination since the door was stiffed and couldn't open. He has every opportunity to save himself out of this since it is in his compound. Bad news all over this land. Lord, visit this land. But this land, okay, Nigeria as a whole. Those children probably entered that car to play. The statement sound incoherent to me. The children enter to play. See me see trouble from Abuja to the state. Not a single water project is working. Now we want to tax the ground where the boreholes were sunk. That is APC and the True settlers for you. Satanic acts of the Lucifers amongst us. In the southeast again, can we imagine? Sadly, the south now follow in the footsteps of the Tuaregs to underdevelop their enclaves. If it's not involved, how did they manage to open the car in the first place? One of the guests said the owner of the house and the family had gone to church. The car have been parked for over 6 months. 3 hooded men came from the hill, of which the owner of the house is not among the 3. They came in the middle of the day or night to take them, but the doors of the cars is sealed, but they could not open it. Who were together with the owner of the house at the church? Can the one that is alive identify the owner of the house if he puts on red clothes with the people of similar height size? Have the attention of the owner of the house been called when the incident happened? Please, this point should be considered to avoid punishing innocent persons. Thank you, according to what this person is saying. May the children lock the door. Maybe the children lock the doors inside through the central lock while playing inside the car. May God help us. God knows everything and he will surely repay us accordingly. Ember month is around the corner. Mothers should be careful with where they are sending their children. Please, it's a very, very important. Just confirm the story from the town union president. Investigation is ongoing. Were the men not the ones that opened the car to put the children in the first place? How come they were not able to open the doors again? The owner of the house, who is a retired police officer, may be innocent from what the girl that is alive has said, that he went to church with his household. So proper investigation has to be carried out in order not to punish the innocent people. Exactly. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Let's know your thoughts on this.